How's it going, Sagittarius? Welcome to your December 2024 horoscope. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this astrological forecast. This month, with Mercury moving backwards through your first house, this may feel a little off in terms of communication or self-expression. It's a time to reflect rather than push forward. Hang tight, it clears up mid-month. Mars retrogrades in your ninth house of beliefs and travel, which could stir up some delays or frustrations if you're trying to make big plans or explore new ideas. This aspect is the big one of the month. Jupiter, your ruling planet, clashes with Saturn on the 24th. You might feel some tension between wanting to expand and feeling restricted. We're in for a rare month with 2 new moons. The second one, also called a black moon, will happen on December 30th in Capricorn, landing in your second house of finances. This is a great chance to set intentions around money and security for the new year. On January 11th, the lunar nodes are gonna change signs. 2025 is gonna be a great opportunity to make a fresh start. Next month, we're gonna discuss what areas of your life will be highlighted during 2025. We're gonna start breaking down the aspects of this month of December 2024, but first, if you like a personal reading, go to davidosorio.co or visit the link in the description of this video. The new moon in Sagittarius on December 1st will be an exciting and transformative time, especially if it's moving through your first house, the house of self, identity, and personal beginnings. New moons are all about fresh starts and setting intentions, and when this happens in your sign and the first house, it amplifies the opportunity for a powerful personal reset. With Mercury retrograding through your first house, you might feel a pull to revisit or rethink some aspects of your identity. Maybe you're questioning old labels you have attached to yourself or feel a nudge to redefine your goals. And with the moon meeting up with Mercury, there is an emotional element here. Expect some aha moments that hit close to home. It could feel like your head and heart are finally syncing up, allowing you to make decisions that feel both smart and authentic. On December the 6th, Mars goes retrograde in your ninth house. Mars is the planet of action, ambition, and assertiveness. But during its retrograde period, its energy can feel slower, more introspective, and even frustrating. In your ninth house, this might mean reevaluating your direction or feeling a bit stuck when it comes to your broader life, philosophy, long-term goals, or travel plans. What once felt exciting and clear might suddenly feel less certain, prompting you to dig deeper into the why behind your motivations. Mars retrograde here can make you feel like you're pushing a boulder uphill when it comes to achieving your dreams, especially if they involve far-reaching aspirations, like moving abroad, advancing your education, or expanding your worldview. The key here is to resist the urge to push forward blindly. Instead, use this time to explore whether your current beliefs, goals, and paths still hold true for you. With Mars retrograde transiting your ninth house, there is an interesting twist. Old passions or even past lovers from abroad might resurface, either in person or in thought. The ninth house relates to foreign places, cultures, and expansive experiences. And Mars retrograde often brings people or situations from our past back into view for a deeper examination or closure. Before we continue with this astrological forecast, feel free to leave a comment, tell me how are you doing, how the energies have been flowing during this time. It's really important to read your feedback, and it's a great way to support this channel. On December 7th, Venus enters Aquarius, transiting your third house. When Venus enters Aquarius and transits your third house, your approach to communication, learning, and social interactions is about to get an electric, innovative twist. Venus in Aquarius brings a friendly, unconventional vibe to your relationships, and in your third house of communication and local environment, you'll feel inspired to connect with others in new ways, engage in exciting conversations, and explore fresh ideas. The third house rules community and short distance travel, so you may meet potential partners through neighborhood events, social gatherings, or even chance encounters at your favorite spots. You might find yourself drawn to more casual, spontaneous dates, like checking out a new cafe, going to an exhibit, or taking a short day trip. On December 15th, the full moon in Gemini will illuminate your 7th house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships. The 7th house governs relationships, commitments, and how you connect with others on a personal level. With the full moon in Gemini here, you may find yourself gaining insight or seeing the full picture around a significant partnership. Gemini is a sign of communication, curiosity, and flexibility. So this full moon might bring important conversations that reveal where you stand in your relationships or help you understand the dynamics at play more clearly. This full moon might also bring a relationship to its next phase, whether that means taking things to a deeper level, reaching a mutual decision, or simply feeling a greater sense of peace and understanding with someone close to you. With Mercury finally going direct in your first house of self, communication becomes easier, and any fogginess around expressing yourself or making decisions will start to clean up. You might feel like you're coming out of a reflective phase where you've been figuring out what you really want and how you want to present yourself to the world. With Neptune involved, try to keep a clear view of family dynamics, avoid making big emotional decisions until you feel grounded. On December 24, we have the most important aspect of the month. Jupiter in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces. First, we're gonna discuss how this aspect is gonna affect the collective. When Jupiter in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces, it creates a big of a push-pull energy in the air. Globally, this is like a cosmic tug-of-war between big ideas and cautious realism. Here is the vibe in a nutshell. With Jupiter in chatty Gemini, there is a surge of curiosity and interest in new ideas, connections, and learning. But Saturn in sensitive Pisces adds a bit of a break, making sure we don't get too carried away. People and societies might want to explore new directions, but they also feel cautious, wondering if those dreams are actually realistic. Jupiter in Gemini loves sharing info and talking things through. But with Saturn in dreamy Pisces, there could be a sense of what's real and what's not. Information might be all over the place, leading to mixed messages. There is a need to sift through what's true and what's wishful thinking. There could be conflicts between the free flow of information, Jupiter in Gemini, and attempts to control and restrict that information, Saturn in Pisces. Also, challenges in education and learning and balancing ideas with reality. This aspect encourages us to find a balance between our ideals and the practical steps needed to achieve them. It's a call to integrate expansive thinking with realistic planning, even on a global scale. Sagittarius, on a more personal level, when Jupiter and Saturn square each other, is like trying to hit the gas and brakes at the same time. You may feel pulled between the need for partnership and freedom in your connections, 7th house, and the responsibility or limitation that Saturn is bringing to your home life, 4th house. This can create tension, especially if you're trying to balance new relationship dynamics while managing expectations or duties at home. On December 30th, Sagittarius were closing out the year with a second new moon, this time in practical determined Capricorn, illuminating your 2nd house of finances, values, and self-worth. Having 2 new moons in 1 month is a rare treat, and with this one falling right before the new year, it's an especially powerful time to set intentions that will set you up for success in 2025. The 2nd house is all about your assets, both financial and personal. With the new moon here, you might be inspired to set intentions around financial stability, building wealth, and honing skills that will add to your sense of security. Capricorn energy is ambitious and grounded, encouraging you to set realistic, achievable goals that allow for steady growth over time. This new moon is perfect for making plans, that bring you closer to the kind of financial stability and self-worth you're aiming for in the coming year. Take a practical approach by assessing your spending habits. Are you spending in ways that genuinely support your goals? Set intentions around aligning your finances with what truly matters to you, whether that's saving for travel, investing in personal development, or simply cutting back on things that don't bring you joy. Capricorn energy thrives on vision and purpose, so visualize what you want your life to look like at the end of 2025. Picture the financial and personal stability you want to feel, the things you want to own, and the accomplishments you're most proud of. This vision will be your guide as you create actionable steps throughout the year. Happy New Year, Sagittarius! Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you like this video. If that's the case, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to go to the bell icon and activate all the notifications so that way you don't miss anything. Also, check your rising sign because this combined with your sun sign can help you a lot to understand better how all of these aspects are going to play out in your personal life. Alright, Sagittarius, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.